Welcome back, my dear students of class 10th. Dear student, I am your biology teacher working at LPM Public School, Gola Bazar, Gorakhpur, and I am Rajendra Rai. My dear students, in the previous videos and online classes, you will learn about the Mendel's experiment. That was the one experiment, that was the monohybrid cross, and taking the example of his experiment, today I would like to take your attention on the Mendel's law and Mendel's, that is related with the Mendel's monohybrid cross. So,
monohybrid cross and Mendel's laws. We will discuss these two things correlated to each other.
now let us see that what Mendel did. Mendel did, as I have already explained in the monohybrid cross, that Mendel taken, I will use two color.
Mendel taken one tall plant and one dwarf plant. So these are the
A pair of LNs, capital T and small t.
Now what Mendel did in the first phase, these are the parent plants. Suppose this is the female, this is the male, one male and one female, they cross to each other. Then the gametogenesis was taking place, and gametogenesis was this formation of haploid cells, from this also, and formation of haploid cells from this also. So these are the gametes. These are the gametes. These are the pyrex. And what was happening here? See this cross to each other, this cross to this, and this again cross to this cross to this, and this cross to this. So the four options are there. There are four options, and these options are, see what happens. See what happens. This will be able to cross with this once again. So the formation of capital T, and combination of another chromosome into it, and they will be called as heterozygous hybrid plants. In F1 generation. So all the plants are tall as obtained in F1,
Now see, what is the Mendel's first law? The Mendel's first law, that is based on this F1 generation result, and Mendel's first law is that
the dominant character, first law is number one law, that is the law of dominance. Law of dominance. And according to this law, Mendel says that in F1 generation, all tall plants express the tallness as dominant traits, and the dwarfness are hidden in heterozygous hybrid plants. As recessive trait, So my dear student, you can explain this line that the Mendel's law of dominance says that in F1 generation, all tall plants express the tallness as dominant traits, and the dwarfness are hidden in heterozygous hybrid plant as recessive traits. So this is the Mendel's first law of the dominance. Explaining the monohybrid cross that is done by the Mendel. My dear student, now see what is happening into the F2 generation. The F2 generation means if take this hybrid, if take this in F2, suppose this is F1, if you take this, then what is going to happen? This capital T, small t, if they are the parents, then what is going to happen? It's happen as the formation of the gametes. Suppose this is the male and this is female. So the formation of the gamete like this, capital T, gametes from this, and small t gametes from this. Now, if the cross is taken place, then what is going to happen? See, this is crossing with this. This is again crossing with this. And this is crossing with this, and small t, sorry, small t with this, and capital T again with this, and small t and small t. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So three plants that absorbed into the F2 generation. In F2 generation, these are the gametes. So in F2 generation, these three plants are tall. And one plant that is dwarf. That obtained into the F2 generation. Means the phenotype ratio is 3:1. 3 tall and 1 dwarf. 3:1. But the genotype ratio is 1:2:1. Means what is T and T, ये हो गया. And this is hybrid one, and this will capital T. So purity that gets segregating into this F2 generation while showing this phenotype and genotype ratio in this experiment. My dear students, I hope that this video will be able to explain to you the Mendel's experiment, Mendel's monohybrid cross, and let us have a quick check. These capital T, these are the allele, a pair of alleles, a pair of genes in a trait that is called tallness. This is the tall, pure tall, and this trait is having dwarfness, that is the pure dwarf. So pure tall and pure dwarf plants taken, and they produce their gametes as pure gametes, but the gametes are free to combine to any of the opposite gametes. If this is female, this is male, then what happened into this F1 generation? The F1 generation produced the hybrid heterozygous plants, and they all are obtained as tall. All they are tall as the dominant trait. Dominant trait. These are the dominant traits. Okay. So dominant traits means, now I explain the Mendel's law of dominance. That this law is saying that this dominant trait, which is tallness, will be expressing into the F1 generation, while the dwarfness, that is the recessive trait, which will be not expressing into the F1 generation, but it will express into this F2 generation itself, F2 generation onward. And after this law, there will be the others law will be applied here. There will be the others law will be applied here to explain the second law, that is the law of purity and independent assortment, and law of segregation. That will be explained in detail in the next video. So my dear student, I hope that this video class will be enough to explain to all of you, and you will understand the Mendel's first law of dominance and monohybrid cross, F1 generation and F2 generation in detail. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you.